All throughout the Bible, God answers prayers and shows up in people's lives. We're going to explore that some more in this devotional in the Bible app titled Losing Hope While Waiting for an Answered Prayer. And this is day 3. Starting with the verses, Psalms 37, Be still before the Lord, and wait patiently for him. Do not fret when people succeed in their ways, when they carry out their wicked schemes. Isaiah 49, Kings will be your foster fathers, and their queens your nursing mothers. They will bow down before you with their faces to the ground. They will lick the dust at your feet. Then you will know that I am the Lord. Those who hope in me will not be disappointed. John 14, And I will do whatever you ask in my name, so that the Father may be glorified in the Son. Day 3 is titled Hope When You Want to Give Up. After the silent season and wilderness season, if my answer still hasn't come, I start to give up. On God, on my desire, on hope, I start to think that maybe it's not God's will for my desire to come to fruition. I begin to think that perhaps it will be a long time before my desire comes to pass, and I let go. I don't like the feeling of emptiness or a hole in my life due to a lack of a fulfilled desire. So I forget the desire and I stop asking God for it. I place in my mind that I have to accept that it won't happen and try to move on. Losing hope is a place of losing faith in something. Faith that it will happen. Faith that there will be a positive outcome. Faith that you can trust the situation to turn out for your good. When we give up, we are telling God we don't trust him and that he won't fulfill his promises. Now, sometimes there are desires that we need to let go of due to them not being God's will and or because we never had the right intentions behind the request. But you can be prayerful about this, and God will reveal his truth. If it has been spoken that it is permissive in his will, don't give up on what you've asked for. If you give up, you won't recognize when God has brought you the desire. The enemy wants you to give up because he knows the glory that will come from God answering the prayer. He will do it. He will provide. What if David gave up on becoming king? What if Job felt that there was no God? What if Hannah gave up on God blessing her womb? Though they may have had their ups and downs, ultimately, they didn't give up. Don't give up. Keep going. There is goodness on the other side. Reflection for day 3. Find a story in the Bible that relates to a desire you have and waiting on fulfillment. For instance, I am waiting on God to restore my child loss from the past with a quiver full of children. I try my best to keep in mind the story of Sarah in Genesis 21, as well as Hannah in 1 Samuel chapter 1 verses 19 to 20, for encouragement in my wait. For me, I'm waiting on God to open doors for me to be able to have more impact and more influence in this world for his kingdom. While I wait, I'm sharpening and developing my gifts and skills like David did. I think about David as he was a shepherd boy before he became king. And he was undervalued, he was unknown, and he was underestimated. And then when God finally brought him to the front, center stage, he was prepared with years of faithfulness, years of development, years of maturing. So I hope that encourages you. Hope you can find something in the scriptures for yourself to be able to relate with. God bless you and see you for day 4.